Now, before we get into the mess, y'all know we must talk about our sponsor. Shout out to thickleave-in.com. You guys know that I've been using Thick for the past couple of months, and I absolutely love it. Once I put it in my hair and brush it all the way through, my hair is left feeling very healthy, okay, and it looks even better. Y'all, check out thickleave-in.com, get you a jar, and don't say I did not ever put y'all on to nothing. Hey guys, welcome back to the house. I'm excited to be back because I look a lot better today, okay? We're just gonna go ahead with that. I look a lot better today, and I feel even better as well. So shout out to all the lovely messages. I read almost all of the comments, and you guys are so sweet, so thank you so much. But on this episode of House Call, we have a lot to go over regarding the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I wanted to get started with Mr. Andy Cohen, okay? The very messy Andy Cohen, because he was spilling some tea on his Sirius XM Radio Andy show. He was talking about RHOA season 14, and he revealed that a cast shakeup is impending, right? Which basically means it's coming, okay? A cast shakeup is coming. Which, in my humble opinion, okay, this is not fact, it's kind of fiction, but I'm kind of thinking that, of course, they're going to get rid of Miss Cynthia Bailey, right? Because there's been a lot of rumors and a lot of sources saying that the network really isn't into her at this current moment. And I would have to agree with that, okay? Cynthia really hasn't been bringing no juice for the past, 4 or 5 seasons. And, I've been calling Cynthia the biggest scammer of the decade because she's been scamming Bravo out of millions for basically just giving them a boring ass storyline. And so kudos to Cynthia for, milking Bravo for everything that they have. But at the same time, girl, you're not bringing nothing. Okay, so I'm just going to keep on predicting that Cynthia is going to be demoted or fired until we actually get some proof of it. So let me know how you guys feel about this impending cast shakeup. Let me know. Now, speaking of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, of course, we have to talk about my girl, Miss Porsha, okay, the new queen of the show. You guys know that she's been, celebrating her birthday. She got engaged to Simon Guobadia. She has a new book coming out. And Bravo decided to, follow her around and do this, spinoff series, allegedly. Now, when we first talked about it a couple of weeks ago, I told you guys, that there were a whole bunch of reports saying that Porsha's spinoff was most likely going to be a 3-parter, right? A 3-part special. Well, now I'm hearing that Porsha is giving the girls so much content that they are thinking about expanding the series to 6 parts, okay? Now, that's a big deal because I feel like the more Porsha we get, the more happy Aaron is, the better off the world is, and I'm just here for the situation. So let me know how y'all feel about that as well. I believe the working title of the show is Porsha for Real, according to the sources over there at Tamara Tattles. And I'll go ahead and link the story in the description box below. But yeah, according to their sources, they're saying that the working title is Porsha for Real, which I think is a great name. I mean, it's an ode to her Instagram name. It's an ode to, her podcast. I feel like if they're looking for other titles, they could also just simply name it The Pursuit of Porsha, because we know that she does have her memoir that's going to come out very soon. And I'm hearing that that book is also going to coincide with the show. And so I'm super happy for Porsha. I'm proud of her. She's out here doing big things. And so I want to hear a lot of congratulation messages in the comments. Okay, we don't need no haters. Now, the title of this video is Bravo prioritizing Porsha and Kandi over the rest of the cast, because according to what I've been hearing, it seems as though the network, okay, and NBC Universal keep pushing back the filming for season 14, right? Because Real Housewives of Atlanta is kind of late, right? They should have been filming a long ass time ago, but I'm hearing that they still don't have the contracts solidified. And so we do know that while that keeps getting pushed off, Porsha is filming her show. And I'm also getting word that Kandi might be filming her OLG restaurant show as well. okay, which I think is also super exciting, which is the reason why I say Porsha and Kandi are getting preferential treatment, okay? Bravo is really trying to put them into the spotlight. They really are trying to run this narrative down in the ground that these are the queens of the show, because they're more so focused on what they got going on versus season 14 as a whole, okay? So let me know how you guys feel about that. Whose spinoff are you most excited for? Do you want to see Porsha for reals? Or are you really excited for this OLG restaurant series? Honestly, I really want to see Porsha, okay? I want to see how she interacts with Simon. I want to see baby PJ, okay? I would love to get a cameo from the baby daddy, Dennis McKinley, the hot dog man. But y'all, I really want to see this OLG show as well, okay? I want to see Bravo and Kandi cast some really crazy, kooky characters, kind of like, Vanderpump Rules, but make it better. Okay, I want to see drama. I want to see Kandi run her businesses. I want to see the aunties going at it. I want to see everything. So hopefully they really pull that together and give us a really good show. Now, speaking of, Real Housewives of Atlanta spinoff shows, you guys know that we've talked about this Turks and Caicos Housewives All-Star spinoff a whole bunch at this point. I'm reading up on this whole situation between Cynthia and Kyle Richards, right? Apparently, Cynthia and Kyle have some sort of beef. If you don't know, Kyle Richards is from Beverly Hills Housewives. I don't know what the beef is about, okay? I don't know what the details of their situation is. But once I figure it out, of course, you guys know I will come back on here and spill the tea, all right? So, yeah, we got Porsha show, we got Kandi show, and then we have the Housewives All-Star show. So, Bravo is cooking up a whole bunch of content that I'm excited to watch. Now, before we log out, I did want to very quickly mention NeNe Leaks. And I hate to end the video off on a very sad note, but NeNe did an interview with the Jasmine brand, and I'll go ahead and link that in the description box below. Shout out to the Jasmine brand. But she revealed in that interview that Gregg Leaks is back in the hospital, and I believe it's safe to assume that it's related to his cancer. When I heard this, I was extremely sad because, I've been rooting for Gregg and NeNe, okay? I really want them to win. I want them to be healthy. I want them to live long, beautiful lives. And just watching Gregg on the show going through that really did hurt my heart. And so to hear that he's back in the hospital, recovering from a surgery is just so disheartening. And so just send out some encouraging words, send out some prayers to NeNe and Gregg because they really are going through it. NeNe did go onto Instagram. She posted this picture of her at her lounge, the Lanithia. And NeNe looks amazing. Okay. It looks like she got a new wig. She went darker, and I think it looks a million times better. Okay. So shout out to, NeNe's hairstylist. But in her post, she says, "Hey guys, I was really caught off guard in that interview when asked about Gregg. He's a private person, so I hadn't said anything publicly, which is Gregg's wishes." And she says, and really sometimes it's for the best. She goes on to say that Gregg told me this morning he had 80 text messages and wanted to know what was wrong with his phone. I had to tell him I did an interview and spoke of him. So, yeah, it's a sad situation. I'm really, rooting and praying for Gregg and NeNe because it's tough, okay? I know that it's tough having a sick family member. I know NeNe on the show was having a really hard time, caring for him as well. And so I just hope and wish and pray that everything is going to be, just fine. So let me know how you guys feel about that in the comments down below. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up right here. If you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I will see you guys a little bit later. Love you, and don't forget to create a great rest of your day.